This is Kid Brewer Stadium in Boone, North Carolina. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Pratt. Holly Rowe is working the sidelines, experiencing this incredible playoff ride.
Hey guys, App State's head coach told me pregame, this is the moment we've been building for years, not just this season, but for an underdog team like ours to host a playoff game. This is huge. I want you guys to ride the frenzy of emotion, the crowd noise, the excitement, but make sure you're locked in and focused, doing your job on every play so we can make a little history today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid. I always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. We can win that test of will.
Chris, so far, no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This whole line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Grab behind the line. It's Snead. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the big picture says this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset, and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Well, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Right away, the focus on this offensive line. Well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front drill that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in...
Makes the catch and has space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process. Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Nice field position here for the offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass not complete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. Appalachian State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the RPO, to the right. Up his second effort, he's brought down, but is past the marker. They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Tony, Jeremiah Smith.
They'll drop him for a loss, but hold on, there are penalty markers on the field. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Off the penalty, the offense will now set up in the red zone with a first down. Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here, because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Point after, knocked right through. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snead. Tackled on the play, but there is a flag down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Snead. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Dropping back into the throw for the 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The shotgun handoff here. And he stopped after gaining 3 yards. So 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as your quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid game to set up 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. And the Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Powering through a tackle. Goes out of bounds. He gets inside the 35, though. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down. A 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. The quick throw out left complete. Tackle, but 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st down, it's play action. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Now the Mountaineers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now the offense signals timeout before this 1st down play. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. It's Snead. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it out at Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And a lot of coaches will say, the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. They get the second half started with their running play.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. They can stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First and 10 now for the offense. Hand off to the right side. Zero running left. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job up front by this defensive line. These linebackers, you can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He stopped right at the line. Sure tackling. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw yet again. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
That's a good job by this defense. They did not get taken by surprise there with the throw on third and short, but you better be ready for this run play. They're likely going for it on fourth.
Here we go on fourth down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
He'll hand it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. And I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs, but man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense.
It's caught. He's out of lane. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back end.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. A new set of downs after that completion. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. big fourth down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Howard. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep on the scramble. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They couldn't stop him there.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. Tell you, they're playing well.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Bootleg looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, can he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. We sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart. We get aggressive. I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Here we go. Ready. Whoa, 22. Hey, move. Booster, booster. Move, move, move.
Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield.
Chris, our conversation with this defensive group was all about being physical, and they told us that when the quarterback runs, they have to contact him. Well, they're allowing him to just run out of bounds right here. This is clearly not part of the game plan. They need to be more physical when this guy leaves the pocket.
With the catch, it's Snead. They get him down quickly, but not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire...
It's caught. He's got room. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Touchdown, Mountaineers. As the QB finds his way into the end zone. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Running with purpose. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
He goes out of bounds, but they move it near the 40. The Nittany Lions line up on first and 10 now. Grinding away on the ground. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And at first down, they go right back to him. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him short of the marker. 4th down, in field goal range, sitting on the lead. A decision for the coach here. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Having a guy like this in this area of the field is like a warm blanket for a quarterback. He knows that he's got the big body tight end, great hands. That's a matchup that they can exploit, and he does so for a touchdown here. Chris, that's a beautiful throw by this quarterback.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And looking to throw now on first down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, how bold do they want to be here? It's 4th and short. You're on your own side of the 50. Do you want to stay on the field with your offense? Boy, if you don't convert here, you are just setting up the opposition with great field position.
He's going to take off here. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the right. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Putting it all the way. He goes down, and the ballgame will end on that turnover. This team continues to check off important goals. They were driven the entire offseason by missing out on the playoff last year, Joel. They make the bracket this time. Now they come away with a win, and you can just feel the confidence and momentum growing for this group.
Chris, you're exactly right. There is an uncommon urgency to this group and the way that they're going about their business. I got to tell you, it's very impressive, and I got to credit these leaders on this team and the way that they've prepared their teammates, the way that they've played on the field. I would not want to